Absolutely. Absolutely, y'all. We gonna cook. We are gonna cook. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. This is the Painful Excellence podcast. Sorry I was a little late, but you know I got a day job, y'all. And this is gonna be it might be a touchy topic for some, but it must be had. It really must be had. And let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. First of all, man, salute to all of you in the building, man. Let's do this roll call. Philip D in the building. Salute, man. My brother Healer, what's going on? What's good, man? The beautiful love is the word. Love is the word. Love is the word. I'm feeling good, man. Derek Gaines, the legend. Salute, man. Chilltime Majors. Amanize. What's up, sis? How you feeling? How you feeling? You know what, sis? Let me know if you want to hop on the panel. Let me know. I was chilling with her for a bit yesterday. She was live. Let me know if you want to hop on the panel. You know, we could have this conversation. This was dope. That was dope. She had a dope show yesterday. My brother, Eric Jordan, always supporting. Salute to you, good brother. My brother, there you go. Clarence McLean. That's my brother from the Bronx right there. Salute to you, good brother. Shogun, the village brother in the building. Salute. Kane, the bad guy, Detroit, BC. Yes, sir. Happy to see my brother, man. Salute to you, good brothers, man. I had a good day, man. John Pound, salute. No smoke. You listen, go subscribe to my fam, No Smoke. His editing skill is top tier, man, for real, man. Much love and appreciation. That's my brother, No Smoke, in the building, yo. Hell yeah. Who else we got in here? Jose Diaz, salute. My Cuban brother, salute. Yes, sir. 704 Joe, my brother, Night Train. Tiago, what's going on? Let's talk, man. Let's talk. This was sometimes with these shows, I don't think of them until like the day of or the day before, and something just pops in my head, and I said, you know, should single mothers with young children focus on dating? And sometimes I throw it in the Google search engine, and I put something in that effect. Not exactly. I mentioned something about single mothers with young children, and this popped up, and I said, it's a book. Single mothers are for grown men only. And I said, this seems like a fucking panda. And then I look down, and it says, one man's taking down of the stereotypes against single mothers. And look who wrote it, y'all. Whoa, man, what's going on, good brother? Look who wrote it, y'all. Look who wrote it. Let me move the banner real quick. Look who wrote that. See that? Look who wrote that. It's that guy. Derek Jackson. Look at that. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? I was like, holy ish. Wow. Oh, shit. When? Oh, no. That was today, Derek? Dave, that was today? Oh, fuck. Oh, man. I'm texting him right now. Hold on, man. Damn it. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Damn it, 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 bro. Oh, shit. I just texted him, man. Son of a bitch, boy. Man. What the fuck is this? Yeah, man. Condolences to our brother, that dude named Dave. He lost his brother. He said it today. Shit. Yeah, man. Life is precious. And you say this, man. If you're a content creator, you know, or you're just a person that y'all ever gotten to those week-long arguments with people you don't know on Facebook or on Instagram, and it's like, who is this person? Can I tell something? Can I tell y'all something? Please just let them have the last word and block them. You know what my famous last words are? I got shit to do. Why am I going back and forth with you for a week? Now, if I'm on vacation and I feel like goofing around, I might do it just because you become a lab rat. And I'm taking data to bring to this show. I got a lot of data. But don't get caught up in nonsense. It's ridiculous, man. Man, salute to that dude named Dave, bro. Son of a monkey, man. Damn. And I knew his brother was sick too, man. I knew his brother was sick, man. Oh my gosh. Salute to Dave, man. I'll just text him so you know. All right, man. Okay. Woo! My God. Eric Jordan, been part of the P.E.P pack 7 months, man. Salute to my brother. He said Derek Jackson is on his Dick Nanigans. Again, damn, you can't make this ish up, man. Simping sure isn't easy. Most single mothers are red flags, pandering at its finest. Yes, it is. And let's give Derek Jackson some credit for a second. Let's give him some credit for a second. I know y'all are like, what? Wait, where's my button? What? Here's why I'm going to give Derek Jackson some credit. Here's why. All right, now y'all see this book, right? One man's takedown of the stereotypes against single mothers. Now, I didn't read the book, and I'm not gonna. I'm really not gonna. After what he's gone through with his wife, that man has no credibility, man. Yep. Yeah, Philip D. Yep. Let me say this, bro. Let me say this. Nicholas, what up? Let me say this. I appreciate you, Nicholas, for real. I'm going to give Derek Jackson credit because he maximized what he had in a market that was easy. What do I mean by that? Again, I don't want to rip women, but there's certain situations I've seen women get in, and what do they say? Oh, I didn't know he was like that, or he fooled me. And it's like, are you a child? I mean, seriously. No, you didn't see what this guy was about? He fooled you? Are you serious? Are you a child? You ever seen a woman get involved in such a situation? You're like, well, damn, what are you, a kid? That is impossible that this guy got that off on you. That is impossible. Don't tell me that. Yes, salute. Well, similar to this. The first time I saw Derek Jackson, I thought he was trolling. I said, who this big buff nigga in a car with a Smedium shirt shitting on men? And you know what I said when I first saw him? I didn't get mad. I said, that's fucking genius. You know what I didn't know? I didn't know he'd become a millionaire because of that. Well, if he wasn't a millionaire, well, fuck. I heard, don't quote me on it. I heard a number. Dave, you okay? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Got to focus on the good, man. You see why trolls aren't important? You see that? You see that? Trolls aren't important, man. Association. I met Dave about a year ago online, and I can genuinely say we clicked. And I feel like I've known Dave all my life. I'm dead serious. He's totally the type of person, like if I met him, if we lived in the same city, we'd still be friends. That dude is so cool. I've learned so much. Nicholas Levy in that super chat, man. Salute to you, good brother. I like building relationships. I don't like ruining shit. I don't like being around negative people. There you go. There's my brother right there. That dude named Dave. Salute to you, good brother. Much love, man. Salute to you. Know what I mean? It's called social media, ladies and gentlemen. We build relationships here. Jeff Spark, Gnarly Ray, Kane, what's going on? Trolls are not important, trust me. Listen, in 2024, y'all, that block button is your strongest asset. All my wrenches, your strongest. You have wrenches for a reason. If somebody pops up and they say something that's a little fugazi, keep your eye on them. You know what I'm saying? But when they get crazy, especially when I give the go ahead, we don't do timeouts. We will go upside your head because we got shit to do here. And salute to you, Dave, man. We love you, good man. Love you, fam, for real, man. I learned so much from you, and I'm still learning, bro. I'm 48 years old, and I don't know every goddamn thing. And I love learning. I love being around. I can learn something from everybody in this chat. I bet you. I never claimed to know everything. I never claimed to know everything about boxing, about art, no. I'm on there to have fun and build relationships and help people. I just want to help people any way I can, man. Yo, bro, take your time, good brother. Take your time, good brother. Take your time, good brother. And this is why I started 2 more channels, because the boxing gets out of line. People are way emotional, and that shit'll run your blood pressure up. It's like, yo, I just have an opinion. Why are people threatening my life? Literally threatening your life. It's like, what the fuck? When I went out to Vegas for Wilder Fury 3, you know how many death threats I had? I'm not kidding. If you come to Vegas, we will kill you. That's what niggas said to me. I said, well, I'll be there. I'm leaving now. I'll be there. I'll be there tonight. I'm dead serious. Nothing happened, of course. They said, holy shit, he really is that big. Bernie the boxer walked up to me. He said, don't I know you? I said, maybe. He said, wasn't you on the live with Fanon? I said, yeah. He said, oh, that's why I know you. Bernie the boxer. Yeah. He said, damn, you really big in real life. I said, okay. But Bernie was cool, man. Bernie was cool. I'm not out there looking for no smoke, bro. I'm not out there looking for no smoke. I'm trying to build relationships. Manda Matsumusa, my brother. I'm here to build relationships and make friends. Are we not better as a cohesive unit? Yes. Some of you live in states I've never been in. Some of you live in countries I've never been, or from countries I've never been in. Come on, man. Let's grow. We're going to need each other. Trust me. This world is changing. We're going to need each other. God damn. I'm trying not to deal with the petty. When I see petty, I'm just not going to deal with it, man. And I had a good day, man. And just before I went live, I was talking to my LDBC fam, and we're planning, man. We're planning. I was just talking to my brother Clarence before that. We got work to do. How do you rival and trump negativity? Listen, I know this sounds, and I'm gonna get to the topic, but listen, I know it sounds corny, but you know how you stop evil? With unconditional love. While I'm helping people, that shit makes me feel so good that I literally don't have time to entertain. A troll pops up, bong, they're gone. It's over. It's over. Bob Marley says evil won't take a day off, so why should I? And that's after they beat his ass. The police or somebody beat his ass and fucked him up. They said, man, why you going on stage? He said, evil never takes a day off. Why should I? I said, damn, that's powerful. There's my brother Theo Coop, the Do Better Squad. I ain't got to tell y'all, but it bears repeating. He says, Drew, salute. That dude named Dave. Sorry to hear about your brother. Rest in power. Listen, man. Again, I met this brother. He has 700 subs. This brother's going to be at 100,000 before spring. Probably by next month. This growth, this brother's growth is, y'all remember how excited we got when CC just blew up on all social media? That's the kind of growth this brother has. To know him from that to now, bro, this is the type of progress I'm talking about. This is what we can accomplish. So all that other shit, I don't know what niggas be talking about. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Oh, Aminaj, you want to hop on? Okay. Hop on. Okay, there you go, sis. Easy peasy. There you go. And salute to you, Theo, man. Salute to you. So now, today's topic, self-destruction. Self-destruction. You heard it first. But Derek Jackson was a genius. He's a buff dude, and I guess he good looking, whatever. And he pandered to these women. And I noticed, I said, I've seen women get into some silly situations because they're head over heels over some guy for whatever reason. So I said, if they could get head over heels over a guy that don't deserve their attention, it makes sense that they will be, Dr. Mark, my brother, salute. It would make sense for them to be head over heels or a guy that calls out men on their bullshit that just happens to be over 6 feet tall and he's buff. And all he's doing is pandering to these women. Now look at the title of this man's book. Look at this. Single mothers are for grown men only. One man's takedown. Look, one man's takedown of the stereotypes against single mothers. Now, y'all could do what y'all want. In the past, I've dated single mothers, and I'm telling you right now, there is no light at the end of that tunnel. Not for me. And I know a lot of people say, well, it's not all single mothers. That may be true. But I'm just saying several times it got to a point where I said, my God, does any woman not have a baby in New York City? And I'm talking about from the time I was 18 to like maybe 27, something like that. I was like, Jesus Christ. Yo, Theo, look, I put in, I said, this is what I want to talk about. So I just put it in the Google search and this shit came right up. I said, unbelievable. Unbelievable. That's his book. I don't know when it was written. I'm not reading this. I'm just saying, I looked at the title and I said, who wrote this? Derek Jackson. This nigga has nothing to say to anything. You know what I thought about? I thought about making an alter ego of myself. Now listen to this, y'all. This is fucking hilarious, right? I just thought of this today. I was going to make an alter ego, and I was going to call him Eric Jackoff, right? And it was going to be an overdose troll version of Derek Jackson. And I was going to be sitting in the car, oiled up with no shirt on, talking about, hey, ladies. You understand? That's the type of shit I was going to do. I was like, man, but you know what? That nigga gets so mad at me, he'll probably fucking challenge me to a fight. He'll get beat the fuck up, but I don't want to go there. My brother Dave, man, how you feel, good brother? Good to see you.
I'm good. Mic check, 1, 2. What is this? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw the link you dropped, and I just did a live just a few minutes ago, so I figured I'd pull up for a second since you text me and everything, brother.
Yes, sir, man.
I appreciate that, man. That was real.
It is, man. Yo, bro, listen, man. Let me tell you something. I was just telling the audience, man. One day, you was popping up in my algorithms for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I said, let me see what this brother's talking about. And I went to your live. First live I went to. I was digging the content. I said, oh, okay, I like this brother. You're doing the reactions. And then you start talking about Deontay. And I said, oh, shit, he knows boxing. And I said, well, D, I'm close to the camp. So I remember, I don't know, because you don't do this much. You just had a link in the chat. I said, let me click the link. And we spoke like we fucking knew each other for years, man. And I said, man, this brother's cool. And then we met up at the Barclays when D fought. You know what I'm saying? And we've been cool ever since. You've given me a lot of great information behind the scenes. And man, just wanted to tell you that, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You're a real dude, man. You've given me information that dudes will have to pay money for, bro. And you've given that to me for free. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, man. And my condolences to you and your family, man. But I think that it was just important for me to let you know that, man. Much love, man. Thank you.
That. I know I've been out of pocket in the live streams and everything and inconsistent, and also with the fact that this is my first live stream I did tonight in a week.
Yeah.
So when one thing about this social media and trying to do YouTube, like to be on your game, your mind got to be right. And so when my mind is iffy, I gotta bow out because I'm just gonna give y'all a half-ass show. Like I really believe in giving people a show. If you see how I do my live streams, I'm not just up here and just talking and whatever and giving info. My style is I curate to entertain as well as inform. So when I know I can't kick it with y'all, I kind of fall back. So I appreciate you texting me, man, because I know I ain't been in your live streams. I ain't been in Theo's live streams, and I see Theo just dropped the super. On you. It's a salute to Theo, so I just, and I may check a few other channels here and there, but then, I ain't been to work since October, so I've been out, I've been out since October, basically, so it's just been a lot going on, but I do appreciate the clan, the tribe, everybody up here in Pep Talk, especially you as well. Like I said, like how we just met out, just out of pocket like that, because I don't drop my links all the time. And then, we build and curate, and then it just builds from other people.
Right.
And it just branches, even though we may be doing other stuff, and then, like I said, Theo's in the chat, and I see Derek near salute. I see EJ in the building, so yeah, it's weird how we see the negatives in the game, but then we don't talk about the positives as well of who you meet, who you interact with, and, who you engage with and things of that nature. And then, of course, like if someone's out of pocket, and we're like, yo, have you seen such and such in a minute? And I get it. That's how I probably look with me.
Right.
And then if you look at my channel, it's like, yo, he ain't even dropping no content like that. What's going on? So, like just to see the text like that. And I'm like, all right, I'm you drop the link. So I'm going to come soon and pull up for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I knew because we spoke about this. I knew what was happening. So I sort of figured, but I like to give people space.
Mhm.
You understand? So, you know, and then I saw you live, but you know, I can't be on the phone when I'm at work and shit.
Yeah,
So,
no
you
doubt.
know, and then Derek told me what happened. So that's when I sent you the text immediately, man. You know. Yeah, bro, man. You know, things, you know.
Yeah, life's just different perspective, you know, when, you know, like it's one. I will say this though before I roll out. Black, we in the black sector.
Yeah.
We black men here.
Yeah.
Black men and black women. I talk to both, of course, you know. Even though if I start getting on one side, it's us all coming from the place of we gotta take care of ourselves.
Yes, we do. Yes,
we gotta have regular doctors.
Yeah.
And if something is wrong with you gotta get it jumped on. You can't be lackadaisical on it. And if it's something major, you gotta change your life. I'm gonna give y'all something and just, you know, I don't want to hate to kill the vibe, whatever, right? But I watched my brother die a slow fucking death. Diabetes is nothing. And when I say nothing, it ain't nothing to play with. I mean, 12 years at least. I wish someone would have put a bullet in my head right now if you saw what I saw. So if anything is wrong with y'all, and y'all can do anything about it, just go to the doctor. Get yourself checked out. Get yourself somebody regular so that you can, and then here's what I do. Have a conversation. Your doctor should be one of your friends, actually.
Yes.
Because he's going to look out for you. He's supposed to. But then if he builds a relationship with you to a degree, he's going to feel, you know, he's going to look out for you, because my doctor was actually my dad's doctor. He started seeing him, then my mom, then my brother, then me. So this has been going on for like 14 years, basically. So he knows my whole family history. So he was telling me stuff about my brother and my dad before they passed away, when I wasn't supposed to know it, you know, because we can talk, but he couldn't say certain things, you know, and plus he was looking out for me. So y'all need to go to the doctor, and then you need to get a regular doctor. If you got a goddamn copay, it's like $7 to $15 if you got regular insurance, right, Drew? Whatever your copay is, you know, Almanize, whatever your copay is, you know.
Just go, man.
I just go.
Just go.
I just show up. I'd be like, yo, it's been 2 months, ain't been 3. Well, what's popping? Check my blood pressure. Oh, you high as hell right now, Dave. I ain't been high in 3 years. I was off my meds. I had to get back on my meds, and it's figures, you know. I'm dealing with everything, so it's up and down. I'm 120/80, then I'm 190/110. So I got to get back on. You know, it's up and down. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
I know
160/80 is wacky right now, right? Yeah. The point I'm saying is, I watched somebody die an agonizing death. It wasn't no way to live. Real talk. I ain't gonna sugarcoat my brother. He died slow. So if y'all got anything going on, just go to the doctor. Like, and then he did go to the doctor, but by the time he went to the doctor, you know, it was already in high gear. So we were playing with house money the last 5 years.
Oh,
like, I got married 8 years ago. We thought he was dead after my wedding. And my dad kept it from me, because he was like, well, why am I gonna tell you he was in the hospital? You would have came back from your honeymoon. And what could you have done? So I didn't know about it till after I got home from my wedding. You know, so I'm talking about 2016. It's 2024 now.
Yeah.
So as I'm get back to your show, Drew. But the whole point of what I'm saying here is y'all gotta take care of yourselves. Go to the doctor, go regular. If something's wrong, get it checked on, because being ignorant, that's gonna be cool. But then once you're in the trenches, that shit is not fun.
It's not, bro.
Lose a limb, lose your eyesight, lose your weight. That's happened to him. Had his leg cut off a week before my 40th birthday.
Oh my God, bro. Oh God.
And 4 months after my dad had passed away. So we're grieving our father, then he gotta get a leg amputated right before I turned 40. And I'm the one got to handle everything. You know what I mean? So it's like I can just go down like the horror stories of just the doctor visit, hospital visits. So if y'all got insurance, I just want to just put it out here. If y'all got insurance, just go ahead, and get yourself checked out. Then find yourself a regular doctor. Go on Yelp, look at the reviews, see who got good, who's good working with people or not. Maybe you gotta go through trial and error. But then once you find a good doctor, just stick with them and go with them. Get in, test out. Pay the $7 copay, your $10, $15 copay. If something is wrong, then go ahead and get it checked out, and then you can jump on it from Jump Street so they know what's going on, and boom, you can live a few more years here. That's the whole point of this thing. When I look at this here, it's like, yo, at the end of the day, how long can you live here, and how can you do it while you're living a sustainable life?
As Black people, man, and you see it. This is actually, it kind of actually ties into the topic of the show. When we talk about the facts, data, and statistics about 80% of all Black women being overweight, forget about looks, man. That's a problem. We don't like that. We're not making fun of our sisters, man. We need y'all around to take care of the babies with us,
man.
We need y'all around to take care of the babies with us, man. You know what I mean? Please. You know what I'm saying? We're not saying you're overweight. No, man. And I told the brothers too, man, just because your pockets is right, you don't need to be walking around with your stomach hanging over your belt either.
Facts. Get
your shit in shape, men, Black men. I don't give a fuck if you're a millionaire. You think your wife's gonna like crawling on top of her, you 400 pounds? Come on, bro. Come on, that's just disrespectful, man. To yourself and your kids, man. And then when you building a legacy, you done impregnated her several times, and then you die at 38, and now they're gonna accuse her of being a gold digger. No, your ass ain't take care of yourself. I'm sure her and the kids would have loved your ass in around, but you have to put down the White Castles at 3 a.m. God damn it. Get your shit in shape too, men. God damn. It's because of that niggas like Derek Jackson could do videos in the car looking the way he looks. A lot of us did that. We did that. Come on. We got to be accountable. Let's not blame the Black sisters for everything, y'all. Come on. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I'm in the gyms. I'm not only the president, I'm also a client, man. At my heaviest, I was almost 400 pounds. You kidding me? You know what the doctor told me after my last fucking medical event? I woke up and this woman never left the office, but she came to the hospital. Little Korean lady. All I heard her say was, I could put you on some more medication, but if you don't change your lifestyle, you'll be dead in about 3 years. And walked right out the damn room. I was like, wait, what'd she say? And the nurse said, she said you'll die in 3 years. And then she left the room. I said, and I'm in the room by myself like, wait, what? That's it. I got home. I threw out all the rice, all the pasta. I said, nope, I know better than this. In 1 year, I dropped all the way down. In 1 year. No cap. 1 year. I dropped all the way down to 220. And I haven't looked back. So it's coming from a place of knowing. I'm not just saying, look, it's coming from a place of education, y'all. I'm telling you. A place of education. So we could talk about single mothers with young children focused on dating. We can do that, but fellas, we are the ones, because you like to, we the latest thing is, we like to say that men are the prize. That's what's floating around here. Okay. But we have to behave like it. I don't care about your pockets, brothers. What's your health looking like? I lost all that weight. I was pre-diabetic and everything else. My feet hurt, my back hurt. Now I can't shake this hypertension. I take 1 pill a day. 1 pill a day. That's it. I can't shake it. It's not going anywhere. But I also run every day. I do that's my dip bar. Okay? Every day. When I roll out of bed every day, before I do anything, before I go piss in the morning, it's 50 push-ups. I ain't fucking around. I don't consume more than 2,000 calories a day. I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not playing. Ladies, 1,700. That's by rule of thumb. You won't gain, and if you're overweight, you're gonna lose. Okay? It's not a game, y'all. Get your shit in order. Get your shit in order. All right, you gotta, family. We got the health show is coming. Y'all already know who I'm going to get for the health show. You already know who I'm going to bring up here. I'm going to bring Blu-ray. I'm going to bring Hardbody JTMO and Rachel and Nonito on the panel. You already know what I'm going to do. We have to get ourselves together as a collective, man. All right, there's no. I see people saying that, you know, diabetes and hypertension runs in your family. That's not accurate. We're just prone to getting shit easier than white people. As black and brown people, we're just prone to getting it easier than other ethnicities. That's what it is. And it's deep, you know, with the, you know, the African diet, slave trade, go to other countries. You know, we was eating different foods that our body wasn't used to processing. You know, same thing like something as simple as skin cancer. We can get it, but the white person will get it before we get it for being in the sun all day. That's just.
Hey, Drew, fast on that skin cancer. I just learned about this recently because my best friend just passed away on June 16th. She is Jamaican, born and raised Jamaican, moved out here. And the chances of her getting the skin cancer was less than 1%.
Oh, no.
She was a doctor and just had turned 40 when she had got diagnosed. She passed away at 42. It had got her. That's what I'm dealing with that as well, you know. So I had flew to North Carolina to be with her and the family. I don't know if I told you about that or not. You heard about that. So when you bring that up, you're right. Like when it comes to skin cancer, we are built to sustain that.
Yeah.
Compared to our white counterparts there.
Right.
So then when you hear when one of us get it, it's like the lottery of that cancer hitting one of us.
Oh my God.
You know, unfortunately that happened with, you know, Dr. Zoe here, rest in peace. You know, so you're right, you know, so when it comes to those measures, like we're not diagnosed with that. Like that's a 1 in a billion situation.
That is Jesus Christ, man. Life is precious, bro.
It is. I'm you know, when each day when you think about when you wake up, it's like, hey, how can I make it just as good as yesterday or even better?
You have to, man. And that's why I had a couple of situations happen in the last 3 weeks. It's nothing I can't handle though, but it was an eye opener. But you know, I like to take lemons and make lemonade. And I said, you know, I'm not gonna let some negativity dictate how I'm not gonna let it dictate my behavior as far as how I interact and help people. So I'm gonna continue doing what I'm doing because that's who I am, and I plan on doing it anyway. And yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. You know, I don't that's what leaders do, bro. That's what leaders do, man. And like I said before you pulled up, the only way you could combat negativity is with unconditional love. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you got to brush it off your shoulder. When people are negative and things of that nature, simply don't deal with it. If you're a content creator, your block game got to be strong. All right. And you have a goal, set it, and just put in the work. And that's it. And I met some stellar people on here, man. And believe me, this YouTube thing, social media thing, there's enough out here for everyone to get it. I don't pay attention to what other people do. I don't count pockets or nothing like that. Pockets, you're going to miss your own blessings. You worried about what this person's getting. Or they got 128 new subs in 2 days. And you're not paying attention to the 10 subs you got in a week. And those 10 subs might be the most important subs that you'll ever get. Understand? Don't compare yourself to other people. It's going to drive you crazy. You know what I'm saying? I get happy when I put up a video and I get 500 views in 2 days. Now, if I was, and y'all know what I'm talking about, I'll put up a boxing video, a couple of days, maybe 1,000 views, maybe 800, maybe 500 views. And I'm happy with that. But if I'm watching Blue Blood, he puts up a video and you hit refresh after 10 minutes, that shit says like 20,000 views. Now, if I'm watching him and basing what I'm doing off of him, I'm gonna go crazy. You gotta mind your business. You understand? You gotta mind your business. And I'm cool either way, because I can call Blue Blood on the phone at any time of day. He's probably awake right now. He's probably doing a video right now. And he's an open book. That's the blessing. Count your blessings and mind your business. Mind your business. That's all. Mind your own business. You understand? Life is fucking short, man. Life is short. And make the best of it. I'm 48 years old. You know, I remember my 16th birthday. You know what my dad bought me? A bench press. Bench press. That's why it sticks out of my mind. I remember that. And I was like, damn, I could never fathom. 48 seemed a long time off. And here I am. Do you know I probably only got another 40 years on this planet? So what I'm going to do with those 40 years? I'm going to make the absolute best of it. And it doesn't include trolls. I promise you it doesn't. I promise you. I'm making my mark in this world. You understand? My CPA called me and I've given myself a substantial raise over the year. He had to call me. Dave, he called me and he asked me, well, this was last year. He asked me, did you alter, because you know we got to print out the 1099. And he asked me, he said, did you alter this in any way? I said, no. He said, okay, call you back. He said, man, you know, you gave yourself a substantial raise. And I wasn't paying attention. And when he ran out of numbers, I said, oh, shit. I said, damn, I did. Wow.
Cinco de Mayo weekend? Vegas?
Yeah,
Cinco de Mayo?
Oh, bro.
I'm there.
Listen.
I'm already there. Come on now. Canelo, probably Charlo.
Hey, man.
Come on now.
Vegas lit, man. November.
No, I know we're doing that too.
Oh yeah.
No, I'm saying I'm doing May though. You coming?
You doing May?
Yeah, Cinco de Mayo.
I'll be there. Come
on now.
I'll be there. Cinco de Mayo. I'll be there.
I'm already booked.
You already booked?
Mandalay Bay.
It's signed sealed. It's done.
I'm done. I got to get out of town.
Shit. We gonna talk because I'm gonna go. I thought about going anyway.
I'm already booked.
Oh, I already know how you do.
I said in my last live, May 2nd to May 6th.
I already know how you do. Yeah. We gonna do that.
Come on,
do that. I like Vegas a lot.
Yeah, I know you do.
Yeah. The sister Amanaz in the building. How you doing, sis?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, Almond.
Sorry to hear about your brother.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah.
And,
I'm gonna bounce off here, Drew. I just saw the link you had dropped, so I said, let me just, click on through. But for real, hit me up about Cinco de Mayo.
Yes.
And I appreciate the text. Thank you.
Brother.
That's real, fellas. Everybody in the chat and who are watching this in the replay and whatnot, like the text that you sent, that's real.
Absolutely.
And I can say this with everybody here. I love you, bro.
Love you too, good brother. Mm-hmm. We're gonna talk.
No doubt.
Thank you for pulling up, man. Appreciate you.
I'll check y'all later.
Yes, sir. Hey, Shauna, how you doing? Harmonize, my sis. So let's get to the topic. Should single mothers with children focus on dating? What do you think?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
You can't focus on your children when it's only you with your children and be focused on trying to find somebody at the same time. It doesn't work.
I agree. And this isn't a shot towards single mothers. This isn't a shot. My thing is this: to the single mothers with young children, not to sound dismissive of your feelings or your love life or anything like that, but in my opinion, you sacrificed your love life when you decided to become a single parent.
Mhm.
You decided to carry without marriage.
Exactly.
So there should never be a position, and this is what made me do this show. I was watching a segment from what are those brothers? The Daily Wrap-Up Show, those brothers.
Okay.
Oh yeah, BP. Yeah, you could. Yeah, let me drop that link for him. There you go, BP. And they had a woman on there, and the question was asked. When a man is invited her out on a date, does he have to pay for the babysitter? And she said yes. And I said, well, God damn. I said, man.
No.
What is that? I was like, yo, man, why would you have to pay? Why would you have to pay for the babysitter? First of all, if you have a young child,
you shouldn't be going anywhere.
You shouldn't be going any goddamn where. What is this? I'm like, man, what do you mean pay for it? And what man? How, as a man, how thirsty are you? I knew.
There's some goofies that's doing it.
Yeah, I was about to say, a buddy of mine was dating a chick and she was still breastfeeding. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
What?
Yes.
Oh no.
Shorty, this was in the 90s. Shorty was like, because she had big hooters. And he's like, yeah, she had like a spot on her shirt. And I was like, did she spill her drink? He's like, nah, she was lactating. I was like, yo, wait a minute. What the fuck did you just say? He said, yo, she's lactating, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, how old was the baby? The baby wasn't even one. I said, yo, we in the club. It's 3 a.m. What the fuck? And she's drinking.
That's not as bad as it was a chick on Kendra G. I think her baby was 4 weeks old and she was looking for a man.
Oh, yeah. Femi, what's good, Femi?
These chicks in
Quiet storm in the building. Salute. I was like, oh my God. But you know what? I took the responsibility off of her, and I was looking at him. I said, bro, let me ask you a question, man. Her baby's not one. She's lactating in the club. What are you doing? What are you trying to do?
Seriously.
What are you trying to do, my nigga? What are you doing? His response? What do you think his response was?
Try and cut.
Yeah, thank you. Titty, she got some big titties.
So he can knock her up again. So he can be caught up.
Man, I knew some foul dudes. Can I share this with you? Let me tell you something. I knew another nigga. He said, yo, I saw him walking with this chick. She had a big old butt, right? But when we walked up, because he was walking with her hand in hand, and I said, oh shit, he got another one. So when we walked up on him, like, yo, what up? I noticed she had the baby bump. And I'm saying to myself, I hope she's just like, overweight. So we asked him, he's like, yo,
I already know.
He was like, nah, she is. So I said, she is? He said, yeah. I said, is it yours? He said, oh, nah. What the fuck is sexy about dating a woman that's pregnant? You can't get her pregnant? Yo, you know what? I knew some weird dudes, man. I was like, what the fuck? Matter of fact, Shauna, you know the dude I'm talking about. I ain't gonna say his name. Yo, I adjusted my fitted. I was like, all right, yo, I'm out. And we walked off. He's like, yo, did you hear this nigga? He's dating that chick had to been about 3 or 4 months. What the fuck are you doing, bro? And he smashed. came to the front of the building talking about it. I'm like, oh my God, man. God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. No, we told him, though. We said, bro, that's not cool, man. You know what I'm saying? She let me do. Nigga. Stop, man. Stop. Talk about the Bulls next series. Don't talk about that. I don't want to hear it, bro. Oh my God. Thomas, what's good, bro? I was disgusted. I was disgusted with this nigga. I was like, yo, I mean, you know what I'm saying? She let me. I don't care what she says. Nigga, you, what did you do? What are you doing? Man, we had jokes. He was like, man, that baby's gonna be born with a dent on his head.
Yo.
Fuck. I was upset, man. I was upset, man. Yo, that was kind of like this, not kind of. I was disgusted for years. I was disgusted. What are you doing? But man, stop. I can't. But to the topic, single mothers with young children, should they focus on dating? That's the focus. My brother, should they focus on dating? What do you think?
Want to go first?
Focus on it.
Since you want the mic.
Okay, yeah, just for a quick second. No, you have to. Even when you married with kids, I mean, I'm not married. I don't have kids, but I got parents. We was married before I got here. Their relationship, you know what I'm saying, it takes a turn. It's different because, you know what I'm saying, now you have other things to focus on. So if that's what's going on with two people, and how you feel like you're gonna be one person, and supposedly, since Black women are on the I'm your mama and your daddy, you're doing the work for two people. So how's there anything left for you to be out in the street looking for somebody else?
Damn, that was deep.
No, that's real. There. That's real. Yeah. That's
deep. I'm just trying to figure it out because, I mean, as a single person, it takes commitment. It takes time to go out and try to find somebody. This is probably why I'm still single, because I have not done that. So I understand how you do that with children. And then how, this is a question I can never get an answer to. When you supposedly find the one, how do you know they want you and not your kids? Because we got a lot of people out here that like to mess up children.
Yes.
What is the criteria for making sure that's not what's going on?
Unfortunately, you're right. There's a lot of weird dudes out here. I ain't gonna hold you. There's a lot of weird dudes out here. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna hold you. BP, what's your thoughts on that?
My thoughts on that now: should a single woman with children focus on dating? No, that should not be your priority. And to show you how biased I'm not, single men with children shouldn't focus on dating either. Now, do I believe that if the opportunity comes, and I'm not talking about some thirsty opportunity, I don't have nobody, so someone to fill my void. No, if a viable prospect comes along, who am I to say no? And I'll be a hypocrite. I mean, I got married. I mean, my daughter's not an adult yet. I mean, but it was like the right situation came along, but I wasn't like, focused on it. It just, right opportunity came along, but definitely you should not be going to no clubs. You know what I'm saying? I do believe if you're a single parent, you shouldn't be bringing no club person home. You get what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you should be on a whole bunch of dating websites and bringing children up, bringing dudes over to your house, all that type of stuff. But yeah, again, if the right situation comes along, I would see why not. You have to move on at some point,
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm not against. Let me be clear. I'm not against single women with young children. I mean, you got to live. I'm not saying to be a nun. You know what I'm saying? Be a hermit. If somebody want to take you out for some lunch or whatever, go. You can go. There's nothing. But I'm very careful with the title. I have seen women that focus, as you said, filling that void. There lies the problem, because filling that void is not the priority. The priority is you being a mother, the best mother you can be to that child. And unknown to a lot of us, our children, for those of you that have children, have you ever said something in the house and the kid repeated and you didn't even know that the kid could even talk? It's like, what the, my mother tells me this story about something that I did, and they said, oh, my pop's like, oh, look, he could talk now. And of course she said something profane, and I started running around the house talking about shit. He's like, hey, he talks now. Look at that. See, you gotta watch what you say.
I got a worse story than that, Drew. I got a worse one, man. Oh, almost, man. I was in the 6th grade, and my teacher heard me talking to my friends. Now, obviously, she's not green. She knew what we were talking about, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm 8 years, man. So anyway, I heard my uncles talking about this one chick, and he used a term, right? Yada yada. She had some snapper, right? Mm-hmm. Now I'm 8 years old, so I'm in the 6th grade, and no lie, my teacher, I was like, yo, I think she got some snapper. Now, mind you, I'm in the 6th grade, I was doing nothing. But my teacher heard, she was like, come here. Yeah, I mean, she yanked me by this back in '92 when teachers can yank you by your shirt. She was like, and she yelled, whispering in my ear, and it wasn't sexual either. Get your behind over here, but she didn't say behind. Yeah. She was like, you think she got some what?
Oh man!
I promise you.
Oh Lord!
You talk about begging not to tell my mom.
Oh my God, man! You gotta be careful around these kids, man. Oh my God!
Oh man!
It's like human tape recorders.
Yeah, and after 3 years later, I waited for the opportunity, thinking I'm talking loosely around my friend. My teacher was like, her back was turned to us. We eavesdropping and some more. She must have been eavesdropping and some more. And of all voices, she heard mine. And man, you talk about begging. I was keep sweat begging not to tell my mom.
Oh Lord!
It worked. She didn't tell my mom. She was a G for that one. She's a G for that one. She's in my teacher Hall of Fame for that one.
She's in the Hall of Fame. Oh man. Yeah, he saved your life, man.
What?
Yeah. Man, listen, man. I've been there, man. But yo, man, listen. All right, I'm gonna try and stay on topic, man.
Yeah, stay on topic.
I've seen you gotta understand, there was a baby boom in the 90s that went under the radar. And well, of course they took note of it, but to me, it was like I graduated high school in '94. Every chick, well, not everyone, a lot of them that I ran into by '95, the summer of '95, they were either pregnant or they all had babies. And I said, what the hell? She wouldn't even let you dance with her. How'd she have a whole baby? You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh shit. And out of all the ones I ran into, there was only one high school sweethearts that got married. They got married in '95, and I ran into them like at the mall somewhere, like in Jersey somewhere at a mall. And I said, yo, what up? And I was like, oh yeah, this is our baby. It's like, oh man, yeah, we married. Oh, they married. They married to this day, they married.
Okay.
So they made it. In fact, check this out. In fact, they're grandparents now.
Wow.
Ain't that something? The baby that I saw in '95 has a baby. Ain't that crazy? Mona, what up? Phenomenal Mexican. Salute. That was crazy. So they made it, but everybody else, these were single moms. These chicks was rocking kids like gold chains. And I always would ask, where these dudes at?
Mm-hmm.
Where these dudes at? And they were never on good terms. It was a recipe for disaster, and it was a shared responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you laying up with these dudes, and these dudes laying up with them, and they're laying and playing. Oops, they pregnant, spit out the baby, and now they fighting. And we have a clusterfuck of things now, and it's messed up. But I do remember my former classmates, the women, they were going out on a lot of dates, man. And it's like, what are you doing? And again, I said it's a shared responsibility because I looked at the dudes like, Who are these fucking dudes coming from all parts of the city to come to my block to date these chicks? And the chicks were cute, but well, back then, now, you know, now they look like, some of them look like grandma, you know, but back then they were stacking, but they had young babies. And that's another thing. A lot of them still lived at home with their parents. Saturday night, they running out, dude pulling up in Acuras and shit. They ain't trying to marry them. They know what time it is. They trying to splash. It's like, all right, you know. And then you know when the relationship was up, because they in front of the building with us complaining that niggas ain't shit. You telling us, we sitting on the bench, we say, okay, here come another Acura, here come another Lexus. Who are they picking up? Oh, they picking up Tina. And she happy for about, let me see, it starts in July. By mid-August, she's just sitting down in front of the building with rollers in her hair, with flip-flops on, popping gum with her arms folding. I can't stand y'all niggas. We didn't even do nothing. Hey, what happened to you? What happened to Mr. Lexus? Niggas ain't shit. What? Cause niggas ain't shit. I'm like, whoa, we ain't do nothing. He was in the Lexus.
Yo, I hate though. You know what's funny, because I got 1,001 little stories, especially from college through when I was stationed in when I was in the Army. You would have these, like, because we regular working guys. Oh, you ain't got no money. I got now with money. I need a guy with money. Yeah, you ain't got no money. And then they get what they do with money. You're right. These ends ain't this. But I'm like, oh, how you? So then one time a chick do something at me. She do a drink on me. But everybody laughed at me, right? Because I had a smart ass mouth when I was 17. So these chicks come out, you ends ain't ish. So I was like, how you gonna say we ain't ish when you ain't never give me no box? You know what I'm saying? But I said the real one. You gave the box to somebody else. But I was ignorant. That was ignorant for me to say that at 17, but I still said it. But yeah, you chose it. You picked the wrong. You bet on the wrong horse and lost. Don't be sitting up here saying these ain't this. But it was still wrong for me to say.
Man, listen. It wasn't until I got a little older where I started to put things in perspective, because you know you're young and hot. You go through your phases where it's like you just trying to smash everything in sight, right? Then you get a little older. It's like, all right, now I got to move out my mama house so I can get my own apartment and smash everything in sight.
Facts.
Right? Then you get yourself a job and you're like, wait a minute, I don't like working. So when do I retire? So now you got to start, checking up line to the OGs that know about retirement plans or whatever. Then you realize work kicks your ass and you're tired. So you ain't got time to be smashing everything in sight. It's like, why smash when I can try and find one woman to settle down with? And there lies the problem. Because for a long time, I'm like, man, does all of these women have children, man? And I've had women saying, look, yeah, I can go out with you, but I got to wait until 8 o'clock. Why? Because then I could take the baby over to my mama house. I was like, God damn. And I would be like, yo, again, when you get a little older, you start thinking, I really am trying to smut her out tonight in this apartment. But I did see her pushing around that cute little baby. And, I don't want to do that to her because she's a mother. And she might be a smut. But, you get a little older, you get a little more mature. It's like, man, she's a mother. And look at that baby. You know how many women I left alone because I just didn't want to be that guy. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
I didn't want to be that guy. And a lot of men will be like, nah, fuck that. If that's what she want to do, that she want to do. That may be true, but I'm just saying how I operated. I started to get a really big conscience. And I don't care what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? I remember, Spurger, what up? I remember went to pick up this girl. She lived up in New Rochelle, right? She did live in the projects, though. She gets in the car. She says, listen, I got to spend my daughter to the babysitter. I said, fine. Baby gets in the back seat, right? I had no baby seat, but she strapped her in. She sits down, grabs me by the head, and goes to throw her tongue down my mouth. And I'm like pushing her, like, what are you doing? Baby in the back seat going, ew, mommy. I'm like, yo, hold on. I think her daughter was used to seeing her do that.
Oh man.
Why are you trying to tongue me down in front your, how old was her? Her baby was like 4 or 5.
Oh man.
I was mad uncomfortable. I was like, God damn, man. And that's not the first time I had to tell her. I said, look, man, could you stop like trying to do that shit in front of the baby? I mean, you know, you got to set the example. Now that wasn't I was around, you know, that wasn't like my ace. And she let me know I'm not the main dude. I was just the dude for the time I was with her. But I said, man, first of all, who the fuck else are you kissing like this?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then your daughter seemed, when she was saying ill mommy, she was back there cracking up. I said, hold on, man. I don't like that. What the fuck else do you do in front of this child? And I slowly had to be like, yeah, I don't think this is gonna work.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, brothers, sometimes you got to do the thinking for certain people. Because that was mad irresponsible. That shit made me so uncomfortable. Just because it's there, brothers, y'all know y'all ain't got to smash everything in sight. Y'all know that, right? And as I got older, I started to see things. And listen, sometimes I tell people these stories and they be like, nah, she want to fuck. I'm like, no, bro, no, man. You ain't got to smash everything. That's how niggas get in trouble, man. You do not have to smash everything. Stop it, bro. Brothers, get look, exercise penis control. It's really not hard, pun intended. Pun intended. Here's what you do. Back in the day, we had to buy Penthouse or Playboy or Hustler and hide it. We have access to the internet. Go home, shake some dice so you can clear your mind, take a shower, go to bed. It's safer. And when you're dealing with a woman that has young children that's focused on, she has a baby, but she's in her 20s or early 30s, or she could be a grown adolescent in her 40s and she didn't get all the party out of her system. You do not want to be around a woman like that. You get caught up in this bullshit web.
Right.
She's irresponsible already. When they have young children, the woman should be focused on dating. She can date, but there's a difference when you're just dating or when you're focused on dating.
Let me tell you something.
She has a virtual black book. A foodie call, the nigga that gets her hair and nails done, and the nigga that she's smashing, and they all in and out the house, and the kids are looking at all these dudes, and everybody is the kid's uncle. Stop. Fellas, stop. You can stop this. If she's irresponsible, you don't have to add to it. Fellas, men, come on now. Stop. This is how we be leaders. She has no room to breathe if we're not giving her the oxygen for that shit. Stop. Just because she's irresponsible don't mean you gotta be irresponsible. Come on, man. My brother Drip. And that super chat, much love. He says, I am that guy. And thanks, Drew, for the left. Yo, you stupid, son. You're stupid. Yo, you stupid. Yo, Drip. I'm about to put your D in the dirt real quick. My brother right here was cornered by a chick that did adult films. That's all I'm gonna say. Got cornered. He got cornered. I ain't gonna say what he did, but he got cornered. He got cornered. He ain't do nothing bad. He got cornered. Harmonized. What is your what do you think about? I mean, do you agree that men should take the wheel along with Jesus when it comes to coming across women that focus on dating when they have young children? Do you think that it's up to the men and like we're responsible for giving them daylight for doing things like that?
Oh, 100%.
I do.
It takes two.
I do. I don't even think you can really an actual man who's functioning in his manhood is not really going to be bothered with that. You got adult males who are, I don't want to use the word reckless because I think they still know what they're doing as well. They're just because opportunities for them are so limited, they're taking advantage of the fact that these chicks are thirsty.
Yeah, I'll take it a step further because I've been on the side where I didn't care, and I've been on the side where I do care. Hopefully, you can rightfully infer. And when you I'll just be honest. When you're on the side that cares, it kind of makes you think twice. And I'll take it a step further. I didn't even start to care until basically until I had a child. And I used to be like, and then and I ain't gonna lie, like I used to wanna. I'm gonna give you a story. It was back in a time ago, and I found out that my daughter's mother was dealing with a dude. None of my business. We ain't been together for like 100 years. But my issue is, and I found out she was with somebody. I'm like, yo, why you didn't tell me? And she was like, well, I was afraid you were gonna run them off. I was like, I ain't running nobody off. The only way a man can run off another man is if the other dude's a coward or he ain't got good intentions. You know what I'm saying? So what ended up happening was, I'm like, hey, let me meet dude. She wouldn't give him my number. She wouldn't give me his number for nothing. So I found a way to get a message across because I had hers and she had mine. And then I sent. I think he saw a picture that I sent, and it wasn't nothing like that, nothing salacious. But I sent a couple things and let him know he's gonna he's gonna be greeted with something if something happens to my child. You know what I'm saying? If you disrespect my child in any way, shape, or form, you're gonna get greeted with something. And I'm gonna leave it at that. And yeah. And I give it about a couple months later. Asked me where he went. He was at the picture. So my thing is, if you had good intentions off the cuff, it wouldn't have mattered. If anything, you would have been like, hey, give me that dude's number. Hey, look here, bro. XYZ, you don't know me, I don't know you, but can we parlay for a second? Look, you and things didn't work out well between, you and her. XYZ, boom, 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 boom. Can we be cordial about this moving on forward? You know, I would have said, cool. Just don't violate my child. We gravy. But the fact that you didn't even want my phone number to even speak to me goes to show you a foul. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that he was, that he had a thing for I ain't going to put that on him. But for a while, your intentions weren't good.
You proved my point why I stopped dealing with women that had baby daddies, because what you just described, I would never even deal with. I'd be like, my number for what? I'm like, yo, whoa. I would tell her, you ain't got that under control, because I know me as a person, I'm not no creep, but I've dealt with chicks. Quick story. I literally was walking out of a building with a chick, and she stepped back in the building. I'm like, what's wrong with you? She said, that nigga's in the bushes. Who?
Oh, wow. I wasn't doing all that.
I said, who? She said, my baby daddy in the bushes. I said, you lying. And I see this nigga like a cartoon. He peeked up. I said, oh, fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck date over before we even left the building. I went out the back door. She said, yo, what are you? I said, yo, your man's in the bushes? You're not doing this. Fuck Brooklyn, by the way. I went out the back of the building, walked around to my car, looked around, got in there, went back. That nigga was in the bushes. I said, you serious? And I looked and I saw him do this. I was like, I ain't even gonna play with this. I ain't even gonna play. Oh no, he a little insecure motherfucker. You mad bigger than him. I don't care. That's the reason. That's probably why he got a gun. I'm not playing with that.
Yeah, see, that's being the creep.
Niggas ain't fighting me fair.
Yo,
I said, oh, no. I said, don't, have a good night. Have a good night. I'm out of here. I'm out. My man Drip back in that super chat. He said, and I curve all corners unless it curves.
Hey, Drew.
Listen,
Hey, Drew.
yeah.
I don't want to play Mr. B too, but it's a reason why you and I clicked. We never even met. Now, I ain't gonna tell you what it was. I had to creep off, and my wife I had to be my wife because she ain't never heard this story, and she ain't about to. And and if she questions if that was me, I'm gonna say you did a voiceover on some AI stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'm blaming it on y'all. But what happened was I picked the chick up. Can't make this stuff. So oh boy, I'm driving, and he had his lights off, but the car was running. It was like it was dark. It was like in like November, December as well. At the time I was in Texas. I never forget. So I saw him. So then she was like, yeah, and she was making fun. I'm like, that's him right there. Now I knew she had a dude, and I knew who our dude was. But yeah, I know I was foul. But that's not my business though. He wasn't my friend. That was my motto back then. You ain't my friend. You ain't my family. That's your business. But so but the fact that he was wanting to sit in the dark, you know what I'm saying, with his lights off, with the car running, man,
Right.
my black ass man, you turn so fast.
And that's some of that cheetah type action right there.
What? No,
Man,
I dropped off. I wasn't even playing. Get out. And she made fun of me for being scared. Let me tell you something. I'm scared for my life. But see you later.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Listen. Being scared will save your life, man.
What?
I'm telling you.
I'm a tough guy, but when I'm far from home and I'm in a neighborhood, and let me tell you, this was the 90s, man. Shit was different out here, man. Niggas was getting shot and cut. And I told y'all the story when I went out to Coney Island, and my dumb ass had to go, man, that girl's butt was so big. Her butt was so big and it was nice. And I just had to go, right? And I went and I got what I wanted, and I fucked around and fell asleep in her house. And she woke me up. Her mother was a CO. And she woke me up like, oh man, she's on her way home. It was like 3 a.m. I said, all right, I'm out. When I went outside, the same niggas I walked past, there was like double the amount of them outside on a summer night. Now I'm out there looking all spiffy. I had on a black shirt with a gold chain, had the S curl in my head with the lineup. You know what I'm saying? I had on the beef and broccoli Timbs with my baggy jeans and shit.
Mm.
And it's 3 a.m. and there's a bunch of Decepticons outside. Y'all don't know about that. The Decepticons was a deep gang in Brooklyn, purple and gray. Yo, I was walking to that goddamn train. I looked behind me. There was about 4 of them. I was like, all right. I walked past this store. I looked at them reflection. Now there's like 20.
Ooh.
I said, all right, I know what time it is. And I heard them niggas start jogging. I said, okay. Let me tell you something. Usain Bolt couldn't have caught me that day. You want to talk about, yo, my knees was hitting my shoulders. That's how fast I was running. Out. And when I hit those steps, I was up the, yo, Drip, you know those steps in Coney Island, the first stop. Y'all seen The Warriors, the movie? Out there, where the Ferris wheel was. Out there, where the beach is. I ran up those steps. I hopped the turnstile. And then the D train, you can't go from car to car. So I said, all right, I'm going to flush my back against the door. And as they come in, I'm knocking niggas out. And it's the box cutter era, y'all. Everybody had a box cutter. I said, I just don't want to get cut in the face. There's dudes you see in New York. If you see that $150 scar there, they were a victim of it. I said, man, I just don't want to get cut in the face. I'll take it on the arm or whatever. And I hit hard. I say, yo, they come through the door. I'm knocking niggas out. I hopped the turnstile. Yes. That's a long step. I was up those steps. Bro. When I hopped the turnstile, I don't know where this cop came from. I've never been so happy to see a white cop in my life. And he grabbed me. I'm tired of you guys not paying your fare. I said, they're chasing me. And he looked down. They were bumping into each other, walking up the stairs. It looked like World War Z. Remember that shit? The movie? It looked like World War Z. They were up them stairs. He pulled out his revolver. This is how long time ago it was. They still had revolvers. And he went like this, and they stopped. They said, yeah, all right, big man, don't bring your ass back here no more. He said, what did you do? I said, nothing. I'm trying to go home. He said, where do you live? I said, I live in the Bronx. He said, what the fuck are you doing all the way out here? I said, yeah, I went to go see this girl in the projects. He said, get on this fucking train. Don't come back. He said, do not come back. He said, I'm off on Thursdays and Fridays. I don't give a fuck what you do on those days. But any other day, don't come back. I got on that train, man. My heart was right here. I said, man, I was about to die out here. As you can see, y'all, watch this, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all something. Bam. What was I just saying? I have a stalker. As y'all can see, I have a stalker. And what did I say about your block game? It got to be strong. If you look at the chat, that guy, that is his 45th account.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. This guy follows me every channel. I'm not kidding.
Oh, man.
I'm not kidding. He makes the same logo with this, and he's in here talking about boxing. We're having a good time, having an adult conversation. These guys, y'all have on my drawers. You want me to stand up, Champy? Come in with your other account. You got drop a super chat, and I'll show you my balls. I know you want to see them. You're gay.
No.
Yo, listen, I'm not kidding. You think if I show you to eat, listen to this. Look at this sidebar. Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua feud back in 2018. Somebody sent this email to BFTV. Read that. You see that?
Oh my God.
Really?
Think I'm playing? That's why I made this. Get it? When I'm talking boxing live.
Wow.
Now, Amanaz, you know who Anthony Joshua is?
I heard the name.
All right. What do you think of this?
Okay.
What do you think of that guy? What do you think?
I don't know. He looked like he might be south, but he probably kid.
He look a little sassy, don't he?
Yeah.
He's getting his nails done. He look a little saucy, don't he? Okay. You ever been to New York?
Yes.
Okay. You heard of the Village?
Yes.
Okay. What you heard about the Village?
It's what you make it. It's a little bit of everything.
It's the neighborhood. It's the ow. Now what if I told you? Now what if I told you that was Anthony Joshua, the boxer, by the way. What if I told you that the first time he goes live on his social media, I'm watching it on Instagram, and I'm looking at it, and I'm turning my phone.
He went down there keeping it in the video.
I'm looking at it, and I'm turning my phone all sideways, and I said, why the fuck is he in the Village?
Oh, man.
He fought and lost at Madison Square Garden. Madison Square Garden's on 34th Street. Every fighter that comes to New York, they usually stay across the street at the Penn Hotel, right across the street. Why the fuck was he all the way downtown at West 4th? 6th Avenue, Avenue of the Americas, in the Village.
That's why he lost.
Yo, Drip.
Yeah, she crazy.
Yo, Drip. He was 30 blocks downtown in the gay neighborhood, y'all. Thank you, Shauna. Yes, it is. And everybody from New York peeped that, and we were all like, why the fuck is that his first stop? And I said, wait a goddamn minute. Now look at this picture.
That makes sense.
Okay.
It's I could get past to get the nails done. I could move past that. It's
Babe.
the cheesing that's doing it for me. That's really great about.
You will never catch me taking a picture like this.
That's that Colgate model. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
Green. What is happening?
his fan base, because he's British. His fan base, they talk about his body. They literally said, "Oh, AJ, he looks like he's laying down in the bedroom." I said, "What are y'all doing?"
No way. No
I'm
way.
not kidding, bro. No, BP, we've been dealing with this shit since like 2017. I'm not kidding. I said, wait, y'all talking about his body? Because by the way, Harmonize, he's like 6'5", 250 pounds, pure muscle. He's big. He's a big dude. But I said, why the fuck is he in the village?
That's a waste right there. You down there in the village, that's a waste.
Listen, there's 1,001 dudes walking around New York looking like AJ. But why the fuck did he go live? And everybody from New York, we all started talking to each other. They were in the chat like, why are you at West 4th, bro? Why are you down there? And I said, oh my God. Now, if you're not from the town and you get down like that, when you get into a cab or your Uber, you have to ask, where's the neighborhood? So they can take you. For example, if you get down like that and you go to any city USA, San Francisco, Cincinnati, LA, and you want to go to where your people are, you have to ask the Uber, where's the Broken Wrist neighborhood? And they know where to take you. He was 30 blocks downtown.
See, back in the
That
day,
wasn't
they
an
used to call that the community instead of us.
Yeah. Now, why am I bringing that up? Because we get stalkers like Champy. He has this weird homosexual obsession with Canelo Alvarez, and he follows me. That is his 45th account that I've blocked. 45th. Talking about Canelo. All right. He rubs one out about Canelo. And he's going to show up on my live tomorrow because I'm talking about Canelo tomorrow, which is why he's here. All right. I have to tell him, I'm not your daddy. Your mama probably deep-throated me, but you can't get pregnant. If you went to school like you were supposed to and took human biology, you can know if a woman swallows the semen, she can't get pregnant. I'm not your goddamn father. But I'm going to talk about Canelo, though, and you're not going to like it tomorrow. So show up and get my views up, man. Were you here when I told you my CPA called me and said I did a great job because I given myself I ain't going to say the number, but I gave myself a substantial raise in 2022 going into 2023. A substantial raise. So I need you, Champy, to create 10 more accounts and show up tomorrow because I will be talking about Canelo Alvarez and my wrenches will feast on you. And Canelo fans, Anthony Joshua fans, this is what they do. This is what AJ has a bigger dick than Wilder, so that means he's number one. What grown man sends this to another grown man? And they're talking about this. You can't make this shit up, man.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Gay. Straight up and down gay. But anyway, real quick, you seen this book by Derek Jackson?
Oh man.
I'm not surprised.
Does this man have any type of credibility to women? Now listen, I shout out to the women that just listen. If a woman keeps it, there's a chick that I worked with that said, "Yo, look, I don't care what he has to say, but I'd bang him." That's what she said, and I said, "Hey, that's real." She said, "I don't care what he has to say, but I'd bang him." Mm-hmm. That's real, because she said he has nothing to offer her as far as knowledge is concerned. I get it. Does he have anything to offer in reference to men dating single mothers?
Yes,
Because
it
he
does.
said one man's takedown of the stereotypes against single mothers. I'm so curious. I might buy the book because I want to see what he says. Now that I think about it.
So unless you are here, I see you can find it free somewhere. But my thing is, Derek, unless you out here dating single mothers, what do you know about that?
He was fucking them. I know that.
I'm talking about the way he talk. The way for what it sounds like, he's gonna try to put this into some relationship type of term. So
Right.
and see that's the problem. There's too many people out here going unvetted, giving advice about things they have no experience in. Nobody is asking for credentials. Nobody asking for results. Nobody's asking for anything.
Hey, I need the mic now.
You just left your wife. When did you have time to do all of this relationship and courting these single mothers? That you had time to write a whole book to lay out the blueprint on what needs to be done.
Hey, can I get the mic? I need
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Okay. Man, normally, sis, I don't like cutting people off, but this is an exception. I'm sorry. And it reminds me of a wise man once said. A wise man once said, time reveals all truth, and the lie is nothing but the long way to the truth. A wise man once said that. Now, it was about, I was active duty. I was in the Army. This is back in 2011, 2012, when Derek Jackson kind of like bubbled up and hit the scene. So I used to tell these chicks in my unit, yo, this dude was for the crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude, I didn't even know, bro. I didn't even delve into him, his ideologies, but I know for the crap when I see it. And I used to tell these sisters in my unit, I was Derek Jackson before Derek Jackson. I know for the crap when I see it. And so it's just, oh, you just a hater. You just mad because he exposed the secrets on black men. I'm like, this dude's for the crap. He tells women what they want to hear, this, that, and the third. And there's one sister, I'm not going to say her name, but she used to be like, yeah, you just mad, you just jealous because of this, that, and the third about him. I said, no, the only reason why I'm jealous of Derek Jackson, I didn't know women was this gullible to monetize. Like, this dude literally became, at the time he only had like, I don't want to say only, like I have it. He only had like $500,000. He was only worth like $500,000 at the time. And now I'm pretty sure he's worth some M's now without me even knowing it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, if I would know I could get $500,000 off of known women with this gullible, I would have done it a long time ago. And that would, my black ass never would have joined the Army. That's the only reason why I'm jealous of Derek Jackson. I'm sorry. My wife is right here. Her face want to whoop my ass right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She looked at me like, you sorry bastard. No, she didn't say that. Say hi, babe. All right. Yeah. So.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So what happened was, I just wish this moment right here, when he got caught up in his scandal, I wish he got exposed in 2011, 2012. Because I knew I was right about that bastard. Well, I can't knock the hustle. I wish I
Can't.
I wish he would. I just wish because I haven't seen these sisters in over 10 years. I got the Army, 2013? January 2013. It's been literally 11 years since I've seen these sisters. So it's not like I can rub in that face and say, ha, 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 ha. I'm not gonna lie. When he got caught up in his scandal, I was happy and not happy at the same time. I wasn't happy because I don't wish him another man's downfall. The part two of why I wasn't happy, I wasn't married my whole life. Hopefully you can get where I'm coming from. I wasn't married my whole life, and I ain't gonna sit here and play holies and thou. But at the same time, just for the sake of me being right, I wish I could just see them sisters for 5 minutes and rub it and say, ha, 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 ha.
I feel you.
I knew he was a fraud because I was a fraud. That's how I know fraud. Like, frauds recognize. Just like when they say real recognize real. Frauds recognize real.
Let me tell you. I knew someone who knew someone that went to one of his lectures, and she said,
I know what you're about to say. Go ahead.
When there was an intermission, she went to the bathroom, and he's there with his wife the whole time. And this is before everyone knew that he was a scumbag. And those women in the bathroom was talking about what they would do with him. They showed up there wearing, their Sunday dresses, which is really club dresses.
With no drawers on.
Yep, with no drawers on, rubbing up on them, touching them. Hey, yeah, I like your book, and grabbing on them and shit. Whole time, then they told me, I don't know why he with his wife is ugly, ain't she? I said, God damn. In there scheming, and she's like, wow. My homegirl told her that, and she's telling me this. And I said, man, if I knew you could hit a lick off of that, you know how many brothers would have been doing that?
What?
I mean, look, man, I would do some shit like that as a comedy skit, but I gotta walk around and listen, I could have pulled a Derek Jackson, but I ain't gonna have a Quiet Storm and Dennis Sperling shitting on me. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, bro. No, hell no. I gotta look at myself. And then how he got caught, I was embarrassed for him. I said, oh no, bro. Oh no. And then I did a reaction to when he was on that show. I did a reaction with his wife telling the whole story. I said, was she really passing by women, leaving his goddamn room? I said, oh my God.
I would have took that to my grave. I would have never told that part.
Oh man.
Ain't never been that kind of healing going on.
But she got her pimp on too. She had a website and she wants to get counseling, charging people like, what was it, like $1,500 or something? It was crazy. I said, everyone done lost their fucking mind over there. Mm-hmm. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's crazy. But salute to Derek Jackson and his pimping ass.
But he said it was really, him coming out with all that was her idea.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
He said it was her idea.
Hey, yo, can I keep it real with y'all?
Yeah.
And I'm not playing Monday morning quarterback. If I had access, I will put a couple of my friends on three-way, but it's way too late. This is a true story. I was on Facebook. This when I had Facebook. Whatever, 2019, 2020, whatever year it was when he got exposed. Mm-hmm. I promise you, I pulled on Facebook. I said, what I would do right now to be Derek Jackson right now. Because I said, this is what I'm going to do if I'm Derek Jackson. Lay low for a minute. And then creep up and talk about how sorry I am, this, that, and the third. And then come up with a book that represents redemption. And I will blow up. And tell me he did not do the exact thing. So then women was like, so then the one chick was like, so this one sister on Facebook, I don't even know her name. Actually, I do. I'm not going to say it. She was like, you so exploitive. You this, that, and the third. You this, that, and the third. And I said, how many times did I tell you sisters, I was Derek Jackson before Derek Jackson. Y'all can't out Derek Jackson me. Derek, I mean, like y'all can't, I call it, when I was Derek Jackson, he wasn't even, he was in elementary school. I was Derek Jackson before that. I know game when I see it. You know what I mean? And you ever, hey Drew, you ever, you know the song, by Raekwon, I think it's what's that called? What Raekwon, whatever song it is, on the interlude on the purple tape, and then he was like, you're not supposed to trust me, right? And he was like, you're not supposed to trust guys in this profession anyway. And then that's when the Scarface be like, I told you a long time ago, don't ever trust me. Anyway, yeah. The reason why I ain't trusted, it's hard. You can't out pimp a pimp. And I'm not saying I'm a pimp. I ain't on that level, but Derek Jackson just took it to a different level. But in terms of its fundamental crux, that dude went and pulled one by me. Again, putting the emphasis, I was Derek Jackson before Derek Jackson.
What he did was he came in and he being that what he did, nobody can come in and do what he did now.
Facts.
I wouldn't get away with it.
Facts.
I picture me in my goddamn Nissan with a tight shirt, just shitting on men and bigging up women for everything.
Facts.
I can't do it now. He ruined it. He ruined it.
A fact. It's like I used to tell sisters when I was at work, all through Facebook. They told me somehow I'm a hater. I'm like, first of all, I'm not no hater. And I was like, I knew he was for the crap. I'm like, what type of man? It does not take a man to have on relaxed fit jeans and no shirt on to give advice. You know what I'm saying? If you could put on a sweater. Like every scene that he had, the lights were dim. He got champagne in his glass, giving advice. Dude, you don't need advice for that. You can give the same advice in the daggone Mr. Rogers sweater. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to give advice with, you know what I mean? It look like every time you give advice, you got to have a haircut. And hey, ladies, yeah. I'm like, come on, man. Come on, bro.
It is, man.
Yeah,
You know what time it is.
I knew exactly what time it was. The only thing that.
Yo, salute to my brother Drip. He said, if you was Derek Jackson, I'd be Ace Metaphor. Man, if we thought of this shit back in 2012, we'd have cleaned up, bro. We'd have cleaned up, man. We'd have cleaned up, man. But you know, it'd have been a joke to me. It'd have been a joke to me because this is some bullshit because he stood by it, and when his wife put him on blast, when she started getting on there and started quoting the Bible, I was like, this chick done lost her damn mind. She lost her mind. She lost her mind. And the reason why we're talking about this family, my title is Should Single Mothers with Young Children Focus on Dating? And what I found was Derek Jackson's book. And I said, man, how the hell did this come up in the Google search? And this was the top of the list. I said, what the fuck? Who the hell listens to? You know, I'm tempted. He might get my money. I just want. I think I'm starting a book group this year.
Nah, we're gonna find this for free.
Yo, I need to read this. I'm starting a book group, man, and I think this is going to be a required reading because now that we know about this guy, everything he's ever said is going to fall under ridicule. Everything. One man down of the stereotypes against single mothers. Quick question. What happens when a stud decides to date a single mom?
Ooh, that's a bar.
I'm just curious.
Hey, Drew, can I give you another one?
Go ahead.
Get your Tom and Jerry ready. You ready for it? Let me know you got your Tom and Jerry done.
Go ahead, I'm good. Go ahead.
All right. How come, and I bet this is the $1 million question that women has cussed me out over for the last about 3-4 since Kevin Samuels hit the scene. Why is it that women, despite being exposed, think Derek Jackson's the best thing since sliced bread, but they still hate Kevin Samuels and his death? Oh,
you know why?
You know the answer to that.
I know the answer. I really do. And I did it deliberately. I was being a prick on purpose. I'm really like Drew, 7-8 and BFTB. Sometimes we just pricks on purpose just to get our point across. And the point is, it is just like we like this, like Kevin Samuels said up here. The only thing he did was tell the truth. He gave macro corroborable information. My wife gets mad at me when we talk about Kevin Samuels too. But to my wife's defense, she also doesn't like Derek Jackson. So she doesn't like either one. So she's even. But it's like at the same time, it's like, dude, Kevin Samuels is on the cross in his grave. Derek Jackson is being exalted like this. It goes to show women just want to be told what they want to hear. It reminds me of
they like being lied to.
Let me tell you what a friend of mine told me. Let me tell you what old head told me a ways back. And I shouldn't even be saying this in front of my wife, but it is what it is. All right, he said, men are attracted to what they want to. Men are attracted to what they see. Women are attracted to what they hear. That's why women wear makeup, and that's why men lie.
That's a bar right there.
I wish I could take credit for it, but I can't.
That's a bar right there. That's a bar. But I noticed, and we know this growing up, man. It's a joke now online. The short fat nigga is harassment, but Derek Jackson is flirting. Understand? Does it make sense now? That's as simple as I can put it. The same jokes that the light-skinned niggas that I went to school with in the 80s during the Al B. Shore era, the light-skinned niggas when light-skinned was in, the same jokes that they got off with the girls in school, I was a shade or two darker. I couldn't get those off. All my niggas with the green and hazel eyes, they got those jokes off. I couldn't get those jokes off. They laugh at them and look at me like, man. I'm like, God damn. You know, it's the difference between harassment and flirting. You understand? So, you know, women are a lot more tolerable depending on what they're looking at. So, which is why Derek Jackson could put out a book and be completely full of shit. But I bet you, since he's been caught, that book still sold. I would love to see the data on that.
Mhm.
I would love to see the data on that. You know, since he's been caught out there, because he was caught. I bet you that book still sold. It's feel good because look what he says. He's promoting his thoughts on it. One man's takedown of the stereotypes against single mothers. Derek Jackson, nigga, bro.
Hey,
You
pull
notice
see you pull the preview up on Amazon so we can get a couple pages in.
Yeah, let me see if I can do that. Let me see. Let me see.
But you know what's funny? Derek Jackson is a prime example of why I'm just gonna call him KS because my wife is right here. As to why all right, forget I'm called Kevin Samuels. We represent tonight. All right. Derek Jackson is a prime example when Kevin Samuels was like 90% of women do not even want a good man. 90%.
This book is $5.
No way.
I'm not kidding. I didn't know he wrote so many books.
Yeah, he got a few. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. What are these worth now?
Well, it's $5. Well,
It's $5, man.
I don't care.
Look at this shit. Look. 4.5 stars. I'm done, man. I refuse to believe that these ladies like being lied. Now, you know what it is? These are kind of old. This is way before.
yes, they do.
This is before he got caught. I want to know how much of this shit got sold after he got caught. Healed together without hurting.
You know what? That's the one that when him and the wife came out, and it was on the she had the bonnet on the couch. That they did that interview the day that book came out. So whatever that book sold, that was after he got busted.
And that's the most expensive book. It's $14.79.
You couldn't just say when his wife
because
came
he talks
out,
about that book in that interview.
Ooh, listen to this. Things she wishes you. A walk in my stilettos. Self-crowned. A cheating man's heart, 1 and 2.
Yo, I'm done with bro.
I still deserve it. Affirmations for I still want it. Don't forget your crown. Self-love.
Oh man.
This nigga here. No, this nigga is dead serious.
Yeah, he's serious.
Hey, yo. Oh my God, man.
Yo, man.
Yo.
Wow.
Listen. I made it in the genetics department. But he's making brothers look really bad with this bullshit. But you know what's worse? Just like I said, yo, you know, women that are focusing on dating when they have young children, if the men will stop giving them something to date, that'll solve the problem. Well, these women will stop entertaining Derek Jackson. He'll just go away. He's never going to go away because
validation.
I bet you he's fucking right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Right now.
You know what that reminds me of? You know what Derek Jackson?
That model looking chick that he was with in Miami. So he's still, even though he's not with
yeah.
looking up with women that look like he's buying these books.
They don't care. They don't care. This is amazing.
You know who Derek Jackson reminds me of though?
What?
It's a brother. I don't know if you all know who he is. If you've never lived in Baltimore, you probably won't know who he is. His name is Jamal Bryant, right?
Yeah, the pastor.
Oh, okay. I'm okay. I wasn't disrespecting y'all, but I wouldn't expect a person outside of Baltimore.
Live up there.
Oh, so bro, I ain't even gonna step in. If I tell you how many children and how many different baby mamas this dude has, You wouldn't even believe
You got
it.
a lot
So
of children?
yeah, I'm gonna. You
Yeah,
can look by
yeah.
yourself. Because if I
How
tell
many
you the
baby
number,
mamas you got?
if 5 and above, you give it a shove. At least 5.
Yeah.
And this dude's a
How many
pastor.
kids in total?
And that's not counting the ones that found their way to the planet.
To my knowledge, at least 6 or 7. But I wouldn't be surprised if he had double digits. I'm not even joking.
Now wait a minute. He's a pastor.
I swear to you, he was Nick Cannon. He was
Yeah.
Country Wayne before Country Wayne.
He's a goddamn pastor.
I swear to you, I'm not making this stuff up.
Is he
He's down in
married?
Atlanta now.
Is he married?
No, you
Is
gotta
he-
let me finish the story.
No, he was engaged to Tweet, the singer.
No, you gotta let me finish the story though. So this dude,
Go ahead.
right? So this dude was out here, whatever, as the pastor doing his thing, right? So in Baltimore, he got exposed. Don't you know? Ask me why they had to stop letting him preach in Baltimore.
Wow.
Somebody asked me. You gotta ask me. All right. One time, this is after the scandal too. So after the scandal, one time he couldn't even pull up to the church because he had so much rallying support. So he couldn't even cut the corner and park his car because so many people were chanting, Jamal Bryant. They sit here chanting this dude, and he couldn't even get out of his car. And so then they were just like, yo, you got to go because you were like, wait, he's bigger after the scandal of knocking down all the chicks in his congregation than before. So here's why I say he's Derrick Jackson before Derrick Jackson. He got even bigger. He opened up a mega church in Atlanta, raking it in. He said, forget Baltimore. Baltimore's too small. He's in Atlanta right now, killing it. Jamal Bryant.
So he got more notoriety.
Yes, he
after
couldn't even
the
park his
scandal.
car. Yes, he couldn't even park his car and walk around the corner. Yes,
So they stood by him in his foolishness.
absolutely.
Even after that stuff came out about him, and I think the girl was 14. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You said it was a girl 14?
Yeah, she got pregnant. Yeah, he impregnated her when she was like 14.
Damn, I didn't even know that one. Damn.
Oh my
I'm
God.
That came out after he got down to Atlanta. After he got down there.
Wait, hold on. You just said he smashed a adolescent?
Yes.
Okay,
I didn't
all
know
right.
that.
I'm done,
Yeah.
bro. I'm done.
Yeah, he's done a lot. And I
didn't even know
Why
that.
is he not behind bars? Why is he not arrested?
Go get it to his mind.
Hold on, let me Google this guy.
I didn't even know that part.
He did take over Eddie Long's church.
Oh. Oh man, the plot thickness. I didn't even know that part.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I seen this dude before.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga look like a creep. Look at this nigga.
Yeah.
Who the fuck want?
Seen him.
Wait, hold on. Watch this. How many daughters he got?
$, man.
How many daughters he got? Giselle Bryant dating ex-husband Jamal Bryant, who cheated on her. This dude is in a pink suit. I want to punch him in his throat just by looking at him.
Oh yeah.
You see, it's niggas
He
like
wears some
this.
stuff now. Like for real. Yeah, he wears some stuff.
See, it's niggas like this that this nigga's a goofball, man.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga's a goofball, and then you in the church, bro. I don't, whatever, man. Whatever, man. The black church. Maybe I'll do a show about the black church, and I'll share my experience.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not about the Bible or the Word of God. It's the niggas in it. It's the niggas in the house with their niggatry. Whether you're on a block or the niggas on the block are in the goddamn church with the same nonsense. The black church, man. That's disgusting. I've seen that fool before. Asshole.
And then he had the nerve to diss Kevin Samuels when he died. I'm like, come on. Yeah. I'm like, come on, man.
Please, man. Yo, man, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta do this. I do this workout, man. Yo, BP, let them know how they can find you, good brother.
Well, right now, my wife and I we're still working on the page. You know what I'm saying? So trust me, you're going to get the exclusives. Well, you and because you 7-8 and BF, y'all gonna get the exclusives before everybody else. Once my wife and I perfect everything, we're gonna be up and running. I'm a little nervous though, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna need y'all support, man. LDBC strong.
There you go, bro, man. We're all about support, good brother, man. Let me know when you're ready to up and get running, bro. I'm there.
Yes, sir.
Harmonize my sister, man. Thank you for joining me finally, man. Let me know how they can find you.
All right. You guys can find me on my channel here, YouTube, Armor78. My link is in the chat. I am focusing on resetting the Black community, starting with Black women. We have a good time. My chat's always lit. A lot of y'all are already there. So if you have not, be sure to subscribe and come over. I'll be on Friday.
Absolutely, man. And fellas, black men, the health show is coming. Black men, the health show is coming. Black men, the health show is coming. I want to focus on black men and what we can do better. All right. And we need to lead by example.
Facts.
We need to lead by example. All right. Enough pointing the finger. We did a whole year and a half of that about what the black women ain't doing. I'm over that shit. If they don't want to follow our lead, that's cool. But we have to lead. We have to. Stop talking about what they're not doing. Let's focus on what we can do to be better. And hopefully they'll look at us being better and say, you know what? We can support that. So it's time to stop complaining. Now it's, what are we going to do? 2024, we're going to take action. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
That's what we're going to do. We're going to focus on our leadership. That's it. No, enough of the negative talk. I'm done with it. I'm done. We're going to focus on our leadership. That's it. All right. So the Black Men Health Show, I'm gonna set that up for next week. And salute to y'all. Y'all go subscribe to everybody that does content. You know what I mean? And thank you guys for coming through. And salute to our brother Dave. You know, thoughts and prayers with our brother. You know what I mean? I'm on my boxing bullshit tomorrow. Champy, slide through. You helped me get a substantial, I gave myself a substantial raise with all your 45. This is account number 45. You fucking idiot. With the virtual paper trail. But I appreciate you. Because my CPA really appreciates you. I pay him well. You want me to drop a number for y'all? Want me to drop a number for y'all? I'm gonna make niggas mad. I'm not the wealthiest YouTuber. But let's just say I gave myself a strong double figure raise. I ain't gonna give a number. I gave myself a strong double figure raise in 2023. Well, 2022 going to 2023. I'll say that. To the point where I turned around and said, shit, I'm up. Looking at my bank account, I said, I done paid all the bills. I got that much money in my account? Oh, shit. Check my YouTube studio. Whoa. Oops. And if my dumb ass could do it, there's no reason why everybody else can't. Watch my smoke. You see, Champy, you and I can actually be cool. I would much rather help you build a productive YouTube channel and assist you and plug your channel and do shit like that. But since you want to be a dick, I'm just going to use you for what you're for. You're merely a fluff girl to get me ready to go poke a prime Vanessa Del Rio. You dummy. Run me my money. Boss. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda Cash App, the Super Chat. We'll be back here Friday. And let's work. Love y'all, and I'll catch you on the rebound. Peace.